3, 2, 1. Brawl news. Man, I hope that wasn't lame. I really can't do this very often. So of course, I try to avoid doing this as often as possible, seeing that I think it's kind of annoying. But if you guys have been enjoying the videos, keeping up to date with certain things like this, or you find it helpful in any way, I try my best here in the channel for this place to be a good spot to go to pre, post, and during update related things, and just other content. But it would go a long way if you consider subscribing. It helps support a lot. Huge news here to go over in this episode today. Taking a look at a tweet coming out on the Brawl Stars Twitter page 5 hours ago. Time to party on the 7 seas. Surge meets Pirates for another Supercell Make campaign. Submissions start on January 12th. Good luck. So exciting. It seems like we were given an Easter egg in this photo amongst all of the different OG skins coming back to the game in previous December updates. We had this little one in the bottom of a Supercell Make box there, kind of out of the ordinary. And what do you know? A few weeks later, we get this amazing news. And what a fantastic brawler to get a campaign for. It's Surge, dude. So not only are Supercell Make campaigns incredibly fun in and of themselves, right? We get to see the flex worthiness of the amazingly talented individuals inside the community designing these skins, and one is going to be implemented into the game. But on top of that, historically, the campaigns have sometimes been related to update-related content, i.e. predicting future updates based on what the Brawl Stars dev team wants out of the campaign, so the theme of it. Some of the past campaigns so dang apparent in that department. A great example is Nida's Summer Splash. This campaign coming out before the Jurassic Splash update, the Brawl Stars dev team wanting a Nita skin that would fit into that environment or theme coming around the corner in the next update. And who could forget the Colette Lost in Time campaign? Several fun theories were brewing when this first dropped, but in hindsight, now that we know about the Once Upon a Brawl updates, the theme makes so much sense. That Once Upon a Brawl update came out and Gladiator Colette fit nicely into it. However, recent campaigns have been a bit more unreliable predicting updates around the corner. It's a Popstar M's as well as Once Upon a Fairy Tale Frank are good examples of those. But then we make it to the brand new campaign here, which I think has some potential in predicting a future update. But the theme, we all know Surge loves a good party, and no one else parties harder than Pirates. So it's up to you to create its looks for it. Master Gunner Surge, Sailor Surge, or even a cursed deep sea Captain Surge. So of course the theme is incredibly specific. They want a pirate themed Surge skin, which doesn't give me as much alarm bells when it comes to maybe like a pirate update around the corner as some of the previous campaigns were able to do so, just because there's already a set amount of skins that have this design or this theme. One thing that's important to realize about skins inside of Brawl Stars is each of them are designed to fit into a specific theme, with the exception of collaboration skins like the Line and Friend skins. Every skin being developed is going to fit in a certain theme, whether they came with an update, whether they're being implemented into a past updates theme. So seeing that they want a Surge skin to fit into an already existing theme that has a ton of different skins in it doesn't give me super crazy high hopes that maybe another pirate update will come out. However, there is potential. Just because they want a pirate Surge update doesn't mean the next update is going to be specifically dedicated to just strictly pirate themes, much like we had in the past. The pirates or the vibes of the pirates might fit into a different kind of update, maybe like a summer theme where water is a bit more of a focus. Maybe they're the ones bringing us to the update on a deserted island or something like that. That would fit into a summer vibe, but you guys get the point. We very well could be seeing a Surge skin picked by the Brawl Stars dev team that might be related to a future update. So it's pretty dang important to keep your eyes open on this, which you guys all already know. I'm going to be doing that for you for sure here on this channel. I always do my best to do so. But that's not all for the fun news about the Supercell Make campaign. We also have a reply from Brawl Stars here under the post. Quick FAQ, where's Frank. They confirm he is coming soon in a future update. And then another one, Nani. It seems like a lot of people were wondering where a Nani Supercell May campaign was, or they're just fiending for a new Nani skin. And Brawl Stars says, we have some concepts already prepared for her. That's why she's not in the campaign. So we got a Nani skin in the works that's probably coming out in a future update sometime soon. Pretty dang exciting. Moving along to some more clarification on when the date is for the next update here in Brawl Stars. Now guys, I'll be the first one to tell you all, I don't necessarily love putting this type of stuff in Brawl news episodes, even though it is like kind of important news. I get the whole thing that, dude, we just literally got into an update and we're looking forward to the next update. I 100% agree. It's not so much that I'm looking forward to a future update. I'm just trying to keep you guys in the loop. But the post in question was made by the one reactor one day ago, and the reason we're bringing it up is because we have some Supercell response here, specifically Frank in the comments down below. But the context of the post is duels will be permanently, they said, so they're a little bit disappointed that duels is not in the event slots, which Frank clarifies here, came here to say that we explicitly said sometime soon, and in the update notes wrote in preparation for duels becoming, but other members of the community already did that. To make this even more clear, I can confirm duels will be permanent with the next update, which is currently slated for the end of February. So two pretty dang important confirmations coming from Frank here. Number one, duels is going to be permanent in the next update. So for you fans out there of duels, this is really exciting news, even though you may have thought it was permanent now. If you are one of those people, I'm sorry for the bad news that you gotta wait a little bit longer for it to be permanent. But for those of you who didn't know, hey, good news, right? It's all about the perspective, baby. But the other important bit coming from this is we have specific confirmation that the update is going to be dropping in the end of February. The only confirmation that we had beforehand was Paula at the end of the last Brawl Talk saying, see you in February. So no specifics like end of February. And because there was no specifics, there was a bunch of speculation that maybe we could be getting an update sometime towards the middle of each of these seasons. Seeing that we got such a huge update sneak peek pretty early on before the next seasonal update, that was quite the reasonable speculation if you ask me. Kind of uncharacteristic from the Brawl Stars dev team to give us such juicy details, and we have to wait 2 months, right? But this pretty much so clears things up with what we can look forward to when these bigger things could be coming to the game, and that is of course in season 17. At the point that I'm recording this video, we have 54 days and 18 hours remaining here in season 16, right? It just basically got started, which it will be ending on March 6th. Now the reason Frank said the update is slated at the end of February is the update should be coming out at the end of February. We'll get Brawl Talk, sneak peeks and stuff like that, probably something like less than a week, 3 or 4-ish days. And then once the update does come out, we then wait for a little bit for the actual season 17 Brawl Pass to come. We have the update every single time quite a bit early before the next season of the Brawl Pass gets switched. But yeah, at the very least, it's pretty dang cool that we know when the next update should be dropping, as well as the fun Brawl Talks and sneak peek stuff. Even though, be present in this update, season 16 is hype. And the final thing I want to get into here in this episode today, guys, Star Park hasn't been a thing in years, but you know your boy Ray's always keeping up to date with certain things. But there was a really interesting conversation between Paul, I hope I'm saying that right, but he is a artist at Supercell, showcasing some of the earlier development of the Candyland Kingdom artwork and setup. It's so dang cool. But then we have Molyan asking this: may I ask you if this low poly effect in the geometry is voluntary or not? Sorry for the weird question. They're talking about the Star Park star not being a circle. It is a different shape. I don't know what it is, how many edges it has. Some crazy like deoctahedron something. But then Paul replies, all is according to plan. Some things may become more clear later. Coming from someone that works at Supercell, about a different design of a Star Park logo seems really interesting if you ask me. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys are thinking about that. Again, Star Park hasn't been a thing in such a long time, but it's still fun to keep up to date with it. It's pretty dang apparent that the Brawl Stars dev team hasn't like completely let go of the whole theme. Seeing that interesting stuff keeps popping up from time to time, just nothing crazy groundbreaking or anything like that. So I'm gonna keep up to date with it. But yeah, everyone, that's just about all I got for you here in this episode today. Hope you all found it enjoyable. useful or helpful in any way. If you did, be sure to slap a like on it. Really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you all in the next one. Adios and take care.